Yeah, it's quite a nice day. It's middle of winter, well, 29th of November. It's been really bad weather. It's a nice day today though. So we're going to do a little boat tour. Here we go. So, start in the V-berth. So this is, yeah, a cabin for two. The V-berth. I think it's the original kind of vinyl cushions. I can't tell if they're the original ones, but I mean, could they have lasted 50 years? I think they've probably been made up new, but the zips have kind of gone a bit, but they are old, but they still work. Not that comfortable though. And here, of course, we have the hatch. Ooh, bright. Yeah. A bit of condensation there. But anyway, we can stick the hose out. Yeah. Can't get out. I've got a bungee here to keep it open. Put that on, it'll stay open. Yeah, obviously much brighter with the hatch open, and well, you all know what this does. So that goes there like that. And this cushion goes there. And you've got a lovely double bed, just about, which is not bad. Over here. There's lots of fishing stuff, and then there's all my personal toiletries, etc. In here, so that's the seacock for the heads inlet, a bit of junk in there, and back there is the water tank. Water tank cover. I think it's about 45 litres, not sure really. And then this is the outlet for the sink, the galley sink. And you can see it's dead dry all down there, no leaks at all. I've fixed them all. There. Oh yeah, that's the overflow for the water tank. And from there, the overflow. Oh, and the feed for the sink. This is the galley area. Got storage for cutlery and plates and kitchen things, food. That's the sink. We've got a nice pump action on the fresh water tank. There's a little cooler box there, which I've like. With bubble wrap to increase the insulation. Then there's a tiny little wardrobe here. Put clothes and put my life jacket in there. And this, what's this for? It's to keep the head's door open. So you can keep the door open with that bit of string, and it's got a mirror, and yeah, unbelievable for a boat this size to have kind of its own compartment for the heads, but it has, and yeah, works really well. Jabsco heads, all present and working. And this is the mast step strengthener, because the early version started to suffer from mast sag, I think it's called, or mast pressure, I don't know. Anyhow, that was added after to strengthen the mast support. The mast support is dead stiff, obviously. Okay, and this is the quarter berth, and goes all the way down there. We can get in it, and there's just bits of as always. Okay, this is where I keep my food, most of the food. Oh yeah, of course the galley. Yeah, there's lots of storage down there for more food and stuff, which is good. And these I think are for the lee cloths, although I've never used them. Yep, and there, I use that to store my clothes at the moment. A few knickknacks. And then over here, what do we have? Oh, it's the bilge. If you can see down there, it's the bed. Clean and tidy, very dry. Let's have a look over there. Can you see anything that way? Yeah. And here is one of the batteries. And that's the charge controller for the solar panel. And that's my little USB ports. And cigarette lighter junction thing. And we've got 12.5 volts, it's charging at 13.1 volts. It's the middle of winter, not going to get much, but it's keeping the batteries charged enough. And here, got tools, more tools, and generally tools and kind of stuff that I need when I'm underway. There's the auto helm, yeah. And there's a little shelf to keep books and stuff when you're underway. I've put stuff away because it's winter, so we don't need it. Might as well just put it away if you don't need it. It's in the house. There, that is the head's outlet pipe. Yeah. So that is currently open. Where's the arrow pointing? Oh no, that's open. Should close that. And there's another bilge there, which again is very clean. Have a look in there. Perfect. And this, that's the pipe for the scuppers, and then that is the anode bolts. Yeah, looking not bad. Yeah, so here's the electrical switches. And we've got the Garmin chart plotter here. I'm going to turn that on inside. Well, you all know how that works. But we have a speed and distance log there, which we don't use anymore. Now that we have GPS, we don't need that, do we? And there's a radio, it still works, quite old, but it still works. And then we have the bilge pump switch, and then the other switches for the anchor light, bow, nav lights, VHF radio, Garmin, depth finder, this thing, and then we have the auto helm, the stern lights, the cabin lights, the masthead nav light, the compass light, and the masthead light. Okay, they all work. Yeah, that's about it for the interior. And there's the compass, you can see it from inside and out. Yeah. So, how big is the boat? It's hard to say how big it is, isn't it? But from over there to all the way over here. Yeah, we can get into the engine from here. Let's see if we can stuff this down here straight. Let's take this away. There's the engine, perfect condition. And that's the grease for the stern gland. Oh, grease must be cold. Yeah. That's all good. Then we have to turn a bit. Yeah. the fuel filter. The oil pipes are a bit corroded, but that's very common for this boat. Now we can also open the hatch here. Look in there. So good look at the engine. Let's head outside into the cockpit. Here, that's the gas bottle, and that's the oil change stuff, oil pump and grease and stuff like that. And yeah, that's a float forward anchor, I think. Never used it. Now we've got the engine controls there, and the engine hatch here, so you can service the engine from there. And there's all the gears right down there, see what you can see. It's pretty manky. There's the bilge, and here just a locker with battery. There's battery and my snorkeling stuff, lots of lines, fenders and stuff like that. Strange about these winches, that one goes round normal way, this one goes round anti-clockwise. Because it's on port side, they've made it go round anti-clockwise, which is a new thing with me. There's the engine throttle control, and here is the petrol tank, or the diesel tank, fuel tank. Lots of condensation. It's quite wet in there. It's just rained so much though recently. But there we go, it's quite a big tank. And just shut the air off, keep it dry. But yeah, it's not a very good design. When it rains heavily, I think it must kind of get over this little ridge bit. Yeah. There. So there's the main halyard there, which comes down the side of the mast here. It's all tied up at the moment, stopping clanging. Show the anchor locker. So here's the anchor locker.